the transition from vice principal to principal been for you?
The transition has been great. I was very blessed to work with Mr. Brewer last year, and he was a great mentor. So he allowed me to get exposure to a lot of things that maybe other assistant principals aren't allowed to do or have the opportunity to do. So I felt very prepared as I walked into this transition. So obviously it's a bigger job and a lot more responsibility, but I felt very prepared, and it has been a great year.
So when you were vice principal, and you saw what Mr. Brewer did, anything like challenging that might have been coming your way?
Well, I knew that we would hopefully have some good news coming with the test scores coming out. I knew we had a big hill to climb, you know, with us being a level 1 school and a letter D, unfortunately. So I knew that we were in a challenging situation. I knew we were already in the hole, but I knew the work that we had done and that had been put in. So, you know, I knew we had a hill to climb, but I knew we had poured into the school and that the students and the teachers had done the right things. So when we got the results back in the fall and we got the good news, that kind of relieved some of that challenge. We still have big work to do, don't get me wrong, but it gave us the data that we needed and the proof that we needed that we were moving in the right direction. So the challenge is still there, but the fact that we know we're doing the right things and that we can just keep the gas pedal pushed down and keep doing those things helped alleviate some of the stress of what do we do to now we need to keep doing the right thing.
As the school year has gone by, how has your vision evolved?
So my vision for our school has stayed true to the course. The vision is to make this school the best it can be, to provide success opportunities for all students here at Hickman County High School. How it's evolved, that's hard to say, isn't it? Evolved is it's bigger. It's going to be bigger and better than I ever dreamed because students and teachers are rising to the occasion, and the more expectation and the higher the expectation, you guys are rising to the challenge. So why stifle that and why stop here when we can raise the bar, and you guys are rising. So my vision for the school just continues to evolve and increase as you guys rise and our teachers rise to the expectations that are set.
Say, what changes have you implemented and why?
I don't know that I have implemented anything or like specific changes like we will do this or we will not do that, except for me probably hanging out with everybody besides you guys at the at the games. And probably at the beginning, I think that was probably seen as a negative from the student body, but I would like to think that it's actually forged relationships with the students. And now if I'm not down there, they're like, where were you, Miss Emerson? You weren't down here, you know, at tip-off or whatever as far as the basketball games. So I think I've allowed you guys to, you know, grow in pride and spirit as far as the club, and I feel like school spirit has come back. I feel like the success of the teams helps with that. But believe it or not, I was voted most school spirit when I was in school with the dinosaurs, and I love school spirit. It truly is one of my favorite things. So through you guys, it's contagious, and I think that we are fostering that environment. I think the teachers love it. I think the students love it. And so together as the Bulldog family that we are becoming grows and becomes closer, I think our school spirit is just going to continue to thrive.
Now we're going to move on to decision making and challenges.
Okay.
Can you share a time you had to make a difficult decision, and how did you handle it?
I make difficult decisions often. If you are not a decisive person, you should not be a principal. Let me say that. I make lots of decisions every day, and some easily are easier to make than others. But whenever I have to make a difficult decision, I will tell you, I always lean back on one question. And sometimes I struggle because I'm human and I have a heart, believe it or not. Some may beg to differ with that. You know, I'm a mom, and I'm a daughter, and I have feelings, and I always have to lean on one question that I ask myself: what's best for students? And when I am true to that question, whether it be safety, whether it be academically, whether it be socially and emotionally, whether it be getting law enforcement involved, when I lean on that one question, what is best for students, then I know I've made the right decision.
What are your main goals for next year?
My main goals for next year. So I want to at least maintain the level of rigor in the classroom, which means the difficulty of the classrooms. I want to continue to grow the culture here that we've cultivated. I think we are on a good start. I think we still have work to conquer, as I mentioned before. I think the seniors are leaving us in a really good place, and they're leaving a legacy of excellence, and we're going to continue that. I often talk to you guys about class. I think it's important that we remain classy, and we demand that of ourselves. So, and that means different things to different people. But oftentimes, Hickman County has been, if I can be frank, the butt of many jokes, and also our geographic location is often used as a reason of why we can't do things. And I just refuse to take that as an answer. It may be a stumbling block to an extent, but it is not an excuse. And so my vision for next year is to continue doing what we're doing. We are going to require excellence of our teachers. We are going to continue to be the best of the best and demand that on the court, on the floor, in the classroom, in ROTC, in the CTE classroom. So it's just going to be the expectation. Around here, it's not going to be the exception.
What's your ideas on us going back to state?
We're going to state. Are you kidding? Wednesday is going to be one of the most exciting days there is. It's going to be hard to get through the school day knowing that we have a night game. We're going to have to be really focused, and that's going to be hard, but it's going to be a great day here. I'm so excited about going to the Glass House. Already got my outfit picked out. That's very important. And I can't wait until we beat Alcoa, beat the stew out of them, and then we go back and play on Friday. Cannot wait. Yes, I want everybody to line the boulevard and send our guys off at 4 o'clock with a great championship send-off. And don't forget to be the sea of red. Everybody wear red and support those guys.
Okay. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Absolutely. I love talking to you guys. This has been fun. Thank you for inviting me.